Hey everyone, welcome back to Snap Bolt. We got another vintage cube draft here, and we have a pretty easy pick. Just gonna slam this Mana Vault. This card is so good. There's a Metal Worker in the pack. I love drafting these like artifact strategies of just like Mana Vault, Soul Ring, like Signets, like all these powerful effects, and then you just like have other like artifact synergy cards. But yeah, definitely gonna start with Mana Vault there. That's not that close for me. Here, going on that same end, we just took Mana Vault. There's nothing here that like really stands out to me. So I think I'm going to take the Orzhov Signet. Sorry if you can hear the fan there a little bit. Yeah, definitely taking Orzhov Signet. Wow. There's some... Usually I would always take Coalition over Grim Monolith, but with two artifacts, I mean, we may even just be able to be like a mud deck, and this card is like, I think, more powerful than this one. Yeah, this allows us to play a lot of colors, but we might not need to play all those colors. So I'm just going to take the Monolith here. We could take like a Tooth and Nail, but I don't even know if we're going to be green yet. Some of these other cards like Inquisition are good. Arcane Artisan, yeah, sure. But I'm just going to take Gilded Lotus. Just going to keep taking artifact mana, and then we'll be able to do something sick as if that's cast big things or, again, artifact synergies. So I'm liking our spot a lot here. Yeah, I like Walking Ballista, but I'm going to take a Karn. Just seems perfect with what we have. This deck is looking really sick. Now, let's see. I'm not sure, like, again, what colors we're going to be, but I think you can play Karakas in any color deck, even if you're not white. It's just such a good effect. Like, for some Reanimator decks, or just, like, even, like, when they have Thalia or random cards like this, it just, like, crushes it. Like, it's a land. It can't be countered. Slam that Karakas. Okay. Now, especially with the Karakas, we have Orzhov Signet, we have Karakas. I'm going to take Balance over Jit. We're probably not going to be attacking that much. Yeah, this is an artifact, but Balance, especially in this type of deck, like turn 1 Mana Vault, turn 2 like Grim Monolith, Orzhov Signet into Balance also on that turn. They discard down to like no cards in hand and maybe even like sacrifice a land. Balance can be pretty insane in this type of deck. It's exactly what you want. Alright, Jar with a ton of mana, seems sweet. It's a pretty easy pickup here. Here, we could take a Moat, because we might not really need to attack with creatures that much, depending on what we get. Or we could take a Vents if we think we might be black as well. Moat is so powerful. I'm not sure if we're going to end up being black, but I think we are going to be white. So I'll take Moat. Just take a fatty. Nice, Lodestone Golem came around. We'll definitely play that in this deck. No, I don't think Blast Zone is that good. Maybe we want Wildwood over it, but again, I'm not sure if we're going to be green. I'm willing to try this Blast Zone. Nice. I'll take Walking Ballista over Sculler here. Looks like black-white artifacts could have been a thing in this draft, but I really like our position right now. Alright, we got our pack 2, pick 1 here. Wow. I mean, I'm just going to take Time Lock. We're still pretty open. We can get lands to cast it. This sucks that like Flooded Strand is in this pack. Ulamog. We would want Selesnya Signet, Path. Like, we want all these cards. But Time Lock is just like the most broken out of any of them. So we're starting like this draft with a bunch of broken cards and Mana Vault, Balance, Time Lock. And again, we hopefully just can keep taking artifacts, and then we'll just have a couple colored cards. We might not play this Moat depending on like what our deck looks like in the end. But I'm going to take Time Lock just because it's so powerful. Alright, Thran Dynamo is just along the lines of what we're doing. We have a bunch of colorless ramp. We're just going to keep going You know, maybe that Ulamog will come back around, maybe, maybe not, but we should be able to find another colorless like threat to ramp into. Take the Dynamo. Wow, Jay's still in the pack. I mean, we do have a time lock. Can we just take Jace over Golgari Signet? Over Metamorph? I feel like we can. This is another just incredibly powerful effect. Yeah, Metamorph is great, especially in this type of deck. It's a colorless card, essentially. You don't have to pay the blue mana for the Phyrexian mana. But Jace is just like way more powerful. I'm going to take that. Wow, and Tinker? I'm gonna take Tinker over Windswept Heath. Our mana might not be good, but I still think we want Tinker. Okay. Yeah, sure, I would want Hanger back, but we just took a Tinker, so definitely taking Sundering Titan. Can we even... We can't yet, but there's a possibility with this Mana Vault we can turn one Sundering Titan, which is pretty bad actually, but you don't want to wait a couple turns so you kill their lands, but we could do it. We could also just like Tinker for Memory Jar, do some other pretty sweet stuff. Alright, Mishra's Factory, Sphinx of the Steel Wind. I think we want Sphinx of the Steel Wind. We have a Tinker. This is one of the good things to Tinker into. We have white and blue cards, so we can potentially get other lands to cast this. Yeah, let's take that. Looks sweet. Yeah. Can take Plow over Rev. Just such a good removal spell. You definitely want this in your deck. Again, sorry if you can hear the fan here. But, could take a Scrounger, but Elspeth is just so much more powerful. This Maze of Ith would be good too, but we can ramp into this Elspeth pretty nicely. Alright, nothing we wanted came back. I could see us playing Image though. I guess the card we're most likely to play here is Vindicate if we get good mana. This deck is looking sweet. We didn't get as many artifacts as we wanted because we took like Jace over Signet, and we took like some other cards over good artifacts, but I think our artifact theme is still pretty strong. I don't think we want Sword though. We're not going to be attacking with like small guys at all, but we could play this Face Fetters. Again, really good in this type of deck. I think right now I am going to play Moat. We're not playing anything. I mean, I guess Duretti. Nice. Play Hangerback. Hangerback's a lot worse than Ballista, but we make so much mana that, wow, yeah, Nicol Bolas is hard to play. Mirror Angel, not in this deck, I don't think. Alright. I mean, I'm not going to pass this Wormcoil for better mana. We can, like, play this Wormcoil so early. Turn 2 even, potentially. It's, like, one of the best colorless threats, and we can Tinker into it. Yeah, our mana's bad right now. Factor Fiction, really good. Crucible, not good yet, but Hallowed Fountain, we definitely would need that Hallowed Fountain, but... Oh, wow, there's Demonic Tutor as well. I'm just going to take Wormcoil. We can't cast, like... this black cards yet. We might play only like 1 or 2 swamps for this Sphinx and maybe cast it, but yeah, gonna slam Wormcoil there. Alright, our pick 2 here. Mindslaver, Chalice, or Power Stone I think are the choices for us. Mana Tithe would be fine, but we definitely would want one of these artifacts. Usually I would take one Power Stone, but we have so much mana. Like, we play a Thran Dynamo, and then we can play a big Chalice. This doesn't come in tapped, and this is kind of just like also like a colorless Signet. So I think Chalice is actually better in this deck than Power Stone because with Gilded Lotus, Dynamo, Monolith, Mana, we can play Chalice for a lot. So I think it's better. Skullclamp's not really doing much in this deck, but Tezzeret the Seeker is looking great. We can tutor out this Mana Vault or Grim Monolith, or even just -4, put a Lodestone Golem or Thran Dynamo into play. We can just untap our big mana stuff. Seems like exactly what we want to be doing. we're just like blue-white artifacts, and this deck looks really sick. Wow. Trinket Mage versus a Signet. Trinket Mage does get us our Mana Vault, but that's all. I mean, it also gets Chalice. I just think we just need like the Signet. Maybe this will come back around. Might not, but I'm going to take the Simic Signet there. Jace Beleren does seem pretty tough for us to cast. Our mana is going to be awful. Man. So I guess the picks between Jace Beleren and Terminus. Probably, I mean, we might not even be able to play this Jace Beleren, but I'll take it. Not going to play any of these cards. Don't even think we could side in like a Sword of War and Peace against red. Yeah, I literally just don't think we can play any of these cards in this pack. I guess just maybe we could play Mom. That doesn't, I don't think it matters there. O-Stone seems awful in this deck. We're going to have a lot of permanents that it's going to kill. We could play an Elspeth. We cannot play this Show and Tell very well, I don't think. So we're just going to have to play a lot of blue and white basics. So we could play Vendilion Clique as another hard card to cast, or we could just play this Relic. I mean, it's another thing we can sack to Tinker. It's just Graveyard Hate, it draws a card. I think that's better than a hard to cast Vendilion Clique in this deck. So there's a Souls we could take and play. Crucible doesn't do anything in this deck. Do we want Enlightened Tutor though? So we can Enlightened Tutor for like our mana or our fatties. You know, this might be a good Enlightened Tutor deck. I'll take it. Could play this Mana Tithe as well. I like Mana Tithe a fair amount. Don't think this is a Hero of Bladehold deck, but I also don't think it's a Skullclamp deck. We don't really have many combos with it. I'm sure. We need all the colored sources we can get. Just take that anyway. Just take that. Alright, so we're going to have to make some cuts here. Again, wow, sorry for this fan. My computer's going crazy. It's not even hot out. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Alright. I think we do want Moat just because... Can we win if we Moat? We could win by like Elspeth ult. Or Jace Beleren ult. Or Jace the Mind Sculptor ult. Yeah, we have a lot of Planeswalkers. And we have Ballista as well. I'm gonna play the Moat, I think. Let's see. So right now we're only at like... We need to make a lot of cuts. I guess I can cut Image. I don't usually cut Faith's Fetters. But maybe we want to cut it in this deck. Maybe we just do cut Moat. Side it in, like if they're like an aggro deck. I guess I like that. Because we are going to be wanting to attack with these ground fatties. This is just so powerful, can steal games though. Let's see, so right now, that's only 12 lands. Honestly, don't even think we're playing this Blast Zone. Could cut Mana Tithe. Could just cut this Elspeth Knight Errant. I don't think that's exactly our plan. I think our plan's more like these fatties. Might only play one Swamp for this Sphinx. Because then we have Orzhov Signet Swamp. That's 2 sources. Balance is looking pretty sick in this deck. Let's sort by color. Yeah, we're just blue. We need blue and white. What else could we cut? I don't want to cut Jace Beleren. It's just hard to cast though. It's hard to cast early. Hmm. Can't cut Signet. I guess we could cut Relic. But I'd rather play Relic than Jace, just because it's a lot easier to cast. Like our deck's is going to be all basics. So right now we're at 14 lands. We need more than that. We need like 15 or 16. I guess Fetters is like the next worst card. Rather play everything else. Not cutting Jar. I mean, Hangerback has underperformed for me. Just cut Mana Tithe. And then now we're 16 lands, because we do have a lot of other mana sources. The other option is to play 15 lands and play the Mana Tithe. I think we want 16, because we can like hardcast these other fatties. I think we're just gonna play one swamp. Our mana's horrible. We didn't really have the opportunity to take any lands for us, so this is pretty embarrassing, but a lot of our cards are artifacts. So this gives us 8 white and 8 blue sources, counting the signets. So that's not very many, but we also like have all these like mud cards, these artifacts we can cast. And this Karakas is essentially a plains. So do we want one more blue or one more white source? The other option is to play 2 swamps to cast this Sphinx a little easier, but I don't think that's good. So 14, 15. So either 8 plains, 7 islands, or 8 islands, 7 plains, essentially. That's what we're looking at. Tinker, Time Walk, or Plow, Enlightened Tutor, Balance. I think it's more important to be able to cast the Balance more often. So I'm going to go 8 white sources, 7 blue. And take a quick screenshot of the deck. Just so we know what's in it. And I'll see you in round. Hey everyone, welcome to round 1 against Timothy 5673. We would certainly like to play first. And our deck's really powerful, and I think this hand's actually a mulligan. Yeah, we can cast this Plow, we can cast this Relic, we can draw a card, but we have a lot of good ramp, and I think a 6 we can do better. Yeah, this is so much better. Wow. This hand's insane. I think we're just gonna... Oh, Tinker? Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna top that Tinker, and we're gonna play Island Go. This hand is absolutely insane. We might even be able to like go Balance into Tinker. He plays Island. We draw Tinker. So I think the line here maybe is actually Grim Monolith, and then don't use it, because then next turn we can go Lotus, Signet, either Tinker and or Balance. I'm just gonna play Monolith. That just gives us so much mana next turn. Oh, okay, Brainstorm. Is he gonna try to like force this? Or is he just end of turn brainstorming? Doesn't seem very good. If he has a fetch land, he can shuffle away 1 card, sure. Does he have the days? No? Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna play Simic Signet here, because now I can turn 3 Gilded Lotus into Tinker, sacking this Grim Monolith. I could kill both his lands with Sundering Titan. Alright. I think that's what we're gonna do. Gilded Lotus into just... I mean, I can go tap Gilded Lotus, play Simic Signet, tap this for white, play Simic Signet, play Balance. Then you have to discard 5 cards. But I can just play... I could play Balance next turn. Yeah, I mean, getting Sundering Titan is definitely pretty enticing. I don't think he has a counterspell, so killing both of his lands now just seems like the play. Let's Tinker, sack Monolith, get Sundering Titan. and then kill these 2 lands. Oh, and we have to kill our planes. It's actually pretty annoying, but I mean, I think it's fine. We have a 7/10. Next turn, we can just go Simic Signet into... Oh, no, we can't. We can just play Lodestone Golem, though, and then make his spells cost more, and then just kill him. So we essentially can kill him in 2 turns here. Attack for 7. And then he can't, like, allow this Sundering Titan to leave play, but he's dead on... Or no. He goes to 1. So he's not dead on board, but... Yeah, turn 3 Sundering Titan, good enough. Let's go to sideboarding against, like, Bant, whatever. Don't think we want to change anything, so I'll see you in game 2. Hey everyone, welcome back to game 2. You know, this is kind of like the first hand we had, but this one I'm actually going to keep just because we have balance, we have relic, we have plow, we're on the draw, lotus bloom. Okay, it's actually bad for this balance. Just going to go plains, relic, go. Next turn, just plan on playing Orzhov Signet. He's got the lotus bloom ticking down. I typically don't like to play Lotus Bloom in random decks like this. Yeah, it's okay when it's in your opening hand, but when you top deck it, it's so bad. So he has 4 cards in hand. I'm just going to play Orzhov Signet and pass the turn. We might have to discard some cards to this balance, but we can Wrath the board and kill some of his lands potentially. So that seems pretty good to me. Not concerned about this Walking Ballista on 1. Hallowed Fountain tapped, sure. Take 1. I think if we draw a land, I'll just slam Karn. Okay, we drew a Memory Jar. That's pretty awkward. I don't even really want to go draw with this relic. His Lotus Bloom's coming down, but him sacking a land in the Walking Ballista on this balance, that's not even very good. I guess I'll just play Ballista on 1 as well. Just to get another card out of our hand and put something on the battlefield. If he wants to trade Ballistas, he can. I mean, I guess we could sack Relic here, draw a card, hope to hit a land. But I'd rather not, and we can just balance and kill more of his lands. Like, hopefully he just goes cast Lotus Bloom, play like something random like an Inferno Titan or a Frost Titan or something, and then we can just balance Wrath the board. I just played Ballista because we would just end up discarding it anyway. So I just figured might as well play it. Yeah, again, we're going to have to discard cards to this balance, but it's still pretty good, I think. I'll block here because if he goes to activate, then I can just shoot in response. He might have been like, oh, I just made a mistake. He might have not wanted to trade there. Yeah, I mean, hopefully he just doesn't play a Planeswalker here. That would be basically worst case for us. If he does nothing, am I just going to try to run out this balance? Probably not. Regrowth the Ballista and then replay it. Sure. It's just like not scary at all. So he has 3 cards in hand. It's unfortunate. So I think I'm going to plow this because if we draw a land, we can play Karn into an empty board and then balance. Sure, pings us for 1. Surprised you wanted to regrowth that. Okay. Mana Vault's actually really good. We could just use it here. Let's see. What if I also just go play Mana Vault, play Balance? He has to sack 2 lands. I think that's worse than playing Karn. So I'm going to play Karn and plus Karn. Because I don't want to make a construct because I'm still planning on balancing. Karn plus... Grim Monolith, Gilded Lotus. He'll probably give us Gilded Lotus. Gives us Grim Monolith. Now do I want to try to draw another land? Again, no, I'd rather crack Relic later, after balancing. I'm fine to just stay on 2 lands here. He's probably going to play a 5th land, and then next turn I'm going to balance. Just no Planeswalker this turn. That would be ideal for us. Soulfire Grandmaster, sure. Can he combo with it? So we could go activate Soulfire, play Time Walk, and then if he hits a land, he can go infinite. 1, 2, 3. Time Twister with a lifelink. It's annoying because of this balance, but nothing we can do. Okay, we redrew Enlightened Tutor. Does that do anything? I mean, it gets a fatty, it gets jar. I think I'm just not going to Enlightened Tutor. I'm just going to random draw. Do I crack Relic now? Yeah, sure. I'll crack it now. I'd want to draw a card this turn. Absolutely. Drawing a blue source would be good. Not gonna pay on this Mana Vault. Does 1 damage to us. So I think this turn I want to get Gilded Lotus down. Maybe not. Maybe I just plus Karn. Or I could even just make a construct now. Play some artifacts out. Why don't I do this? I like this line. Make a construct. Play Chalice on 2, play Grim Monolith, pass. You might be able to do something pretty broken, but that Time Twister definitely sucked for us because we were about to balance and really wreck him, I think. Grim Monolith. Now we have a 5/5. Just gonna F6. Next turn, we can do some pretty cool stuff. We can keep making constructs. We can also play Elspeth. We could upkeep Enlightened Tutor for something. Like, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana total. So, I mean, I guess upkeep Enlightened Tutor for Sundering Titan. If he doesn't have a counterspell, we get to kill Forest, Plains, Swamp, Mountain, Island. I mean, I'm going to go for that. Cast Enlightened Tutor. We're going to get Sundering Titan and try to cast it. Not going to pay. No. Okay. Deals 1 to us. We draw Sundering Titan. And I'm just going to try to cast it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Cast. Does it resolve? Or do you have a counterspell? Mana Drain? Oh, Cryptic? Is he really playing Cryptic in that deck? What is this? Soulfire Grandmaster activate and then counterspell? Mystic Confluence, perhaps? Okay, I don't know what's happening. Is he trying to activate this? Maybe he's going to float mana. I think my plan is just make another Construct, attack for 7, assuming this resolves. I mean, even if it doesn't, then just make another Construct, attack for 6. Probably should have played Karakas there. Our opponent is Mystic Confluencing, counter draw 2. Let's see, it's pretty bad to Enlighten Tutor like that, but we're still doing okay. Attack for 6. And next turn we can play Elspeth or Tezzeret. No, I guess we can't play. We don't have double blue for Tezzeret yet. Again, our mana's horrible in this deck, but deck's still pretty powerful. Gush returning 2 lands? Wow. That doesn't seem that great to me. I mean, he's really going off here, but he's facing down some big threats. Might even just minus this Karn again. Grow our Constructs, make another one. He drew cards off this rather than bouncing these, though. So that makes me think he has another way to answer them. I guess it is bad if he goes like kill these or kill. All right, is he like Storm? Dark Petition, add 3 mana. I didn't even realize he was Storm. Seething Song with lifelink, sure. We're just gonna F6 here. Manamorphose. Our opponent's doing it. We couldn't do enough with that Time Twister, and the Mystic Confluence countered our Sundering Titan. Wait, what did he go? Oh, so he has the combo of infinite turns. I mean, I don't want to make him really play it out, but also I'm not sure, like, can he kill us? Like, in his deck with 15 cards left? We'll just see. We'll just keep seeing what he can do. So is Storm, and he has the Soulfire Grandmaster combo. Gonna F6. Can't concede yet, because he's a pretty long way away from doing anything. Chandra. Okay, that's enough. So you can take infinite turns here. Go to the third game. We just got a little stuck there. So now we know he's combo. We might want Mana Tithe just to like interact with him a little bit more. Could also take Faith's Fetters, but I don't think we want that. And what's not good against combo? I guess Lodestone Golem is great. We didn't see much to Plow. We just saw the Soulfire Grandmaster. Still think we leave in Plow. Maybe we just don't bring in Mana Tithe, or maybe we side out this Sphinx of the Steel Wind, because usually we're going to just try to get Sundering Titan. And then we can play one more island. Alright, let's try this. Would you like to play first? Yes. His hand's not great, but I'm going to keep. We have a really early Worm Coil. I'll probably Enlighten Tutor here for Mana Vault. And then just play this Worm Coil on turn 3. Enlighten Tutor. Get Mana Vault. Draw Mana Vault. Do we play Simic Signet? So if I play Signet, next turn I can still guaranteed cast Vault into Signet. Or, let's see, if I play Mana Vault, and then I go 6 mana. Wait. Play Signet now. Then next turn 4 mana. Play Mana Vault, play Worm. I guess playing Signet here is better. And then next turn we can go Mana Vault into Worm Coil. He'll probably just not do anything on turn 2. Maybe play a Soulfire Grandmaster. Then we're going to play Worm Coil, and he's going to have to deal with it. Golgari Signet, sure. Elspeth is a good one. Can't cast it yet. Go Island, Mana Vault, Worm Coil. Next turn we can also just get that and Hanger back. We can also just untap our Mana Vault. I'm probably down to play Hanger back. What does he got? Is there a way to deal with this worm? O-Ring. He does. Wow. That's a good answer. Alright, not going to pay. Okay. Kind of sucks because now we need to draw land to cast this Elspeth, but I'm still going to cast a Hanger back for 2. And then hopefully we draw land for Elspeth. I'm not going to untap the Mana Vault again for that reason. The O-Ring there was brutal. We're still doing all right, though. I don't think he's that close to doing anything yet. Flame Tongue our Hanger back. Wow. So that gives us some flyers. Land, please. Land, please. Land, please on this turn, and then no more lands. It might be safer to untap this, because then we can guaranteed cast Elspeth next turn. But we can't cast it this turn. Alright, well. Jace isn't bad. We don't want to bounce this, I don't think. We can either plus Jace. Then if he deals with our Thopters, it's safer, but I'm just going to go Jace Brainstorm. Brainstorm. Okay, there's a Tinker. So that gets us a Sundering Titan. So I think I want to put Tinker on top of my deck. Next turn, I can go Thran Dynamo into Tinker. So I'll just... Oh, then I lose something. Well, I guess I can Brainstorm again, potentially first next turn. Is there a reason to Elspeth first? I don't think so. Let's just do that. Play a land. Not going to attack. If we resolve this Tinker, we'll win the game. Mox. If he attacks, I'm just going to double block. If he wants to tap mana to use a removal spell on a Thopter, that's quite alright. Just makes us more likely we're going to be able to resolve Tinker. So Flame Tongue straight up traded for the Hanger back. That was a pretty good FTK. This card's been a little underwhelming for me as well. Oh wow, does he have something? Just Seething Song for red and then play Chandra. Alright, we're looking good. So he's going to play a Walking Ballista for 1 here. This can't hit Planeswalkers. And then we get to Tinker. And that should do it. I'm going to Brainstorm so we can have this Elspeth in our hand. Wow. Balance as well. Let's see. Okay, if I put back both of the land, I don't think there's any reason we need balance. So I'll just put these 2 back. Then I'm gonna play Dynamo. Play Tinker. Sacrificing the Mana Vault. Get Sundering Titan, kill all of his lands. Pass the turn. And that puts him down to 2 mana, Chandra, Walking Ballista. Sundering Titan. Okay. We'll destroy planes, this, and that's it. And then next turn we can just cast Elspeth. We'll F6. I don't really see us losing this game. Straw was pretty sick. Mystic Confluence, you can't cast it. He's going to try to ult that Chandra, but we're going to make 3 1/1s next turn. I can also just go bounce Walking Ballista here. Then kill Chandra now. Guess I like that. No reason not to. Bounce Ballista, you can shoot Jace down to 1, but then we get to kill Chandra right now. I could see him just conceding to this. Okay, he just lets it happen. He wants to be able to play a land next turn and then Ballista for 2, killing Jace. But, wow, he has a removal spell? Oh, cycle. Sure. Attack Chandra, play a land, play Elspeth, plus. And that'll do it. I'll see you in round 2. Hey everyone, welcome to round 2. We're on the play again. And definitely going to keep this hand. This hand is sweet. We can turn 1 Enlightened Tutor for Mana Vault, I guess. And then basically play out all our stuff in balance. It's a pretty brutal hand. And then we can just draw into something else eventually. He keeps 6. I'll just Enlightened Tutor on his end step. Play planes and pass. Not a very scary start. But our hand is good. Let's get Mana Vault. Draw Mana Vault. Play Island. Play Mana Vault. Go 3. Play Simic Signet. I could have potentially not played a land here, but I think that this is good. Oh no, I had to play a land. So now I can play Balance, and he has to discard all his cards except for one. We just sack a Plains, I guess. Yeah, because this way he has to discard his entire hand. And we just sack a land. And then we can... Okay, yeah, he just concedes. He doesn't want to show us his hand. That was a pretty sick turn 2 Balance off the Enlightened Tutor. Pretty dope. I'll see you in the next... Oh, no, let's go to sideboarding. Let's go to sideboarding. All right. We only saw Island from him, so we're not going to sideboard. See you in the next game. Welcome back to game 2. We have an interesting hand here, but I don't think it's good enough to keep because, yeah, we have Mana Vault and then either into Balance or Time Walk, but what does that really do? Like, we can't cast like these fatties. We could cast a Walking Ballista, I guess, but that's not very good. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to mulligan this hand with a lot of good cards. This one we can keep. So we can do... We're going to draw a card here. I'm going to actually top this. I think. Yeah, I'm going to top it. So we're going to draw Gilded Lotus on our first turn. We're going to play Plains, and then we're going to Enlightened Tutor for Mana Vault again. But he has a Mana Vault. We'll see if Enlightened Tutor for Mana Vault's too slow. Yeah, I'm just not going to do it now. It actually would suck if he counters this Enlightened Tutor, but I mean, I guess then he could just counter the Mana Vault. No. Okay, that's really scary. I wonder if there's anything we can do about that. Enlightened Tutor. He might have his own Tinker plan here. Don't think there's anything else we can really get. I think Mana Vault's our best bet. So we're going to go Mana Vault. If we had the Balance here, we could kill this. But we don't. So therefore I think it's better just to get Dynamo down. And then next turn we can cast Elspeth. If he gets like just some random fatty with Forge Master that's not indestructible, we can kill it with Elspeth. If it's like a Sundering Titan, we're kind of boned because he can kill our lands. But then we eventually might be able to Grim Monolith. And then does he activate Forge Master here or no? Another artifact? Looks like we're against some type of pseudo mirror. Search for Iskanta. Looks like he is activating. But what's his payoff? Hopefully not Blightsteel. Alright, what do you got? Because Blightsteel is indestructible and trample. So Elspeth does not match up well against that. I guess we could draw Plow at that point. See if he has a Sundering Titan as well. He does. So he kills both our lands. But this is beatable. We had the Dynamo down. Ooh, if I played Plains there, that could have been better. We can't untap that. And we drew Island. I guess I play Plains. Not sure about that actually. Because next turn I'm going to have to play Gilded Lotus. I guess this way, if somehow Sundering Titan leaves play, he has to kill one of his own lands, but that's not very relevant. Mountain, attack us for 7. He's only got 2 cards in hand. Wheel of Fortune. Brutal. Okay, well, we can do some stuff here. We might have a Sundering Titan battle. No, we don't want to pay for that. Simic Signet's actually a fine draw. So yeah, we don't want to play Island, I don't think. Not sure if it matters actually, but let's just play Plains, 3 mana, play Signet. I guess I could have just played Memory Jar there, but I think I'd rather just play out all this mana and then next turn either Sundering Titan or do something else. He does have 7 cards in hand, which is absolutely scary, but we might be able to do something here. Wildfire, wow. So he's like a blue-red artifact Wildfire type deck. Wonder if he has Tinker too. Does he have a Bolt or a Burn spell here? Because probably not untapping this Mana Vault. We have 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana next turn. What does he have? Selesnya Signet, sure. 4 mana, Lodestone Golem. Okay, so that actually puts us dead on board because he can just attack with both. Tezzeret the Seeker, though. We can tutor Lodestone Golem. Let's see. I think we only have 11 mana and we need 13 to play both of these because and use the -4 on Tezzeret. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. I could just go play Island, play Memory Jar, crack it right now. But I'm not sure like what outs that's going to give us. Is there anything else we can Tez for? No. I guess then we could balance. Okay, so that's what we do. So we just go play Island. Play Memory Jar. Crack Memory Jar now. Okay. We drew Tinker and Wormcoil. So we have 6 mana total. So we can only play 1 card. And if we play Wormcoil, the problem is he has... Oh no, he doesn't have 7 cards in hand. That's just from the Memory Jar. I guess we're just playing Wormcoil, because then we can just block Sundering Titan, go to 4, and then go from there. So this actually may have saved us. We don't get to use any of these other cards, but we Memory Jarred and cracked it in the same turn. Didn't have enough time. Soul Ring, Winter Orb, Basalt Monolith, Impulse. Wow, his Worn Power Stone, his Strip Mine, his deck is so good. Mirror Battle Ball. Jeez. Bin's a Mountain. I mean, I guess we're in an okay position here because we can play our own Sundering Titan next turn. I mean, I guess he has us Canta up, but we also have Tezzeret and Sundering Titan here. We're going to have to untap this Mana Vault as well. I guess we could untap it with Tezzeret. Alright, well, I have to block. Get some worms. Triggers that. Kills a mountain. And both 2 of my lands. But we can still get Tezzeret down. And plus Tezzeret. We could be okay here. Depending on what else he has. I wonder if he has like another way to win the game. Like especially through this stuff. So next turn we go down to 8. And then we go play Tezzeret, untap our artifacts. It's definitely the line. Don't really need to attack him yet. Okay, so he has Crucible Strip Mine going now. But we have a lot of artifact mana. Sure, I mean, we can beat Crucible Strip Mine, surprisingly. Okay, not gonna pay. No. Chalice is actually a cool draw. So we go Island. Wait. I suppose tap the Orzhov Signet as well. Play Tezzeret. Oh yeah, we have to because of Lodestone Golem. And then I could get my own Lodestone Golem. But I'd rather untap both of these. Now I could play an Everflowing Chalice on 3. Yeah, you know what? I think I like that actually. Sure. 6 mana. Play this X equals 3. No attacks. Just protect our Tez. Now he can strip mine our island. But last turn he didn't really do much, and next turn we can Sundering Titan. And then he's got 10 cards in library to win with. And we can still get Sphinx. It's about all we have left. I guess we can cast it. White, black, blue. Cast a Sphinx with 0 lands in play. That'd be pretty sick. So we don't even need to pay for either of these. We can just untap them with Tez, but we can also just go Chalice, Dynamo, and both Signets to cast Sundering Titan. Alright. What's he got? This has been a pretty fun game, fun match. Pretty back and forth. Not the first game, but wow, just as Kanta now? On his turn? Simic Signet? I don't think he can win. I'm not sure if he has enough threats to win the game. Especially when we're going to kill 2 of his lands. He concedes. He concedes the game. Concedes the match. Dope. Let's see what we're going to draw. Plains. Okay. I mean, I literally just think he was like, looked at it. He like knew his list and he was like, okay, like my Battle Wall and my Sundering Titan are gone. Forge Master's gone. Maybe he couldn't cast Chandra or messed up or... Not sure. I mean, Chandra wouldn't have been enough. We have this. That was pretty cool. I'll see you in the last round. Hey everyone, welcome to the finals here. Again, yeah, we have a turn 4 Dynamo into turn 5 Elspeth, but I think our deck can do better. I guess this is better. We'll top that. It's a white source for Elspeth. It's a ramp spell. Seems fine. Straw's not as broken as some of our other ones, like that turn 2 balance straw, but still looks good. Turn 2 Signet. If we draw land, turn 3 Karn. We could also just play another Signet. Just gonna play Signet here. We can also, if we draw land next turn, Chalice on 2 into Signet. He goes up to 3 lands, plays a Soul Ring. Okay. That's really good. Dynamo. So maybe now, because I don't know if it helps to hold this Chalice. I would rather, I think, just go Signet into Chalice on 1. Cast with multi-kicker 1. Seems bad, but if we draw a white source, we can Elspeth next turn. Otherwise, we can Dynamo into Karn no matter what. So, I like our position. We can even just crack this Relic. Although, against blue-black, he certainly could be Reanimator. Might just want to leave Relic out. Our opponent's deep in the tank, deciding which threat, if any, he wants to play. Okay. Search your library for a card, so just 4 mana Demonic Tutor here. Not bad. This card's certainly fine, just 4 mana Demonic Tutor. But I don't think it's that great. Okay, we'll make him exile that. I think I'm fine just to leave Relic in play. Might end up being annoying for him. He left up Island after tanking. So I'm not going to run out Elspeth, but I will run out Dynamo to start. If that resolves, I'll run out the Karn. Karn. I think I'm just gonna make a Karnstruct here. It's pretty huge. 6/6. And then next turn we can play Elspeth. Contempt on the Karn. Sure. When we get priority, I'll just make him exile this. Liliana's Triumph. Okay. I think I'm just going to keep Relic in play. He has 3 cards in hand, and we're going to be resolving this Elspeth here. I'll play a land, sure. 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I'll make him exile that, might as well. Play Elspeth. Technically I should have used the Signets, but it shouldn't matter. We don't have anything else to do. Not even F6 because I have to leave up Relic. Gonti. Okay, there's some good stuff you can cast, but I'm not sure anything that matters too much. I guess Time Walk would be annoying. Balance wouldn't really do anything. Worm Coil is a good one. You can't cast it this turn. Probably going to be cracking Relic here though, because we want to draw more gas now more than protecting the graveyard. Like he can cast probably any threat. Looter, that's not our looter because we don't have one. I'll just crack Relic. Okay, well we can cast that. Alright, I'm gonna play land, plus Elspeth, play Sphinx the Steel Wind. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cast Sphinx of the Steel Wind, go. I'm not gonna attack. So the protection probably doesn't do anything. 1 card in hand. Is he gonna be dead here? Control magic on the Sphinx. Okay, well we can deal with that. Memory Jar. Okay, that's actually pretty scary because we don't really have instants we can use with that. Looter not attacking. Interesting. It's got to be wrong. This is not legendary. Oh, this is our Memory Jar. That's annoying. Yeah, we can't plus this Elspeth because then you can just attack it. So we gotta go minus Elspeth, unfortunately. Play Caracas. Don't want to let him Gonti again if we can help it. Don't need to attack for 5, so I'll just pass the turn. Not planning on bouncing that Gonti anytime soon. He's gonna get a fresh 7, and so will we, but like, what's our instance? Plow, and that's it. So, not great. Oh, I guess Enlightened Tutor, we can put something on top of our deck. Which actually isn't bad. We can do Sundering Titan or Wormcoil. Demon Lord, Belzenok, sure. He got 3 cards off of it. Frost Titan, Scarab God, Mesmeric Fiend. Jeez. Brutal. Oh, man. And he can cast Fiend here too, I guess. Which actually I don't think is good for him. Because if he takes one of our cards with Fiend, then we can just... then we get to get it back later where we wouldn't because of Jar, which is a pretty funny interaction. Oh, we can bounce this Demon Lord. Interesting. And we can bounce this Scarab God. So Frost Titan's really all we have to worry about. And we do have an Elspeth. Attacking Elspeth, which he should have done last turn for sure. Do we bounce Gonti now? I think that's just too brutal. I'm just gonna, like, block. I think everything on Gonti because we can't block Looter. So I'll just block like that. Elspeth goes down. I think we just bounce Demon Lord. Yeah, he can draw more cards, but he has to tap 6 mana to do that. So instead we go bounce Demon Lord, play Enlightened Tutor. Mesmeric Fiend. Okay, just let the trigger go on the stack and then I'll Enlightened Tutor here. Yeah, so he has to take one of these cards. And then if we kill this Mesmeric Fiend, we... oh, he has a counterspell? Remand. I don't think that works how he thinks it's going to work, because now he's going to have to... Oh yeah, these he has to discard to Jar too. Wow. So this is horrible for him, I think. Just going to cast Enlightened Tutor again. Hopefully he takes Time Walk here. That would be wonderful for us. So I'm going to bounce Demon Lord, and then he's going to have to discard it to Jar trigger. This is crazy. I guess Sundering Titan is best. Or maybe Ballista. Ballista killing his guys. Is that better than killing 2 lands? I think Ballista is best. Okay, let Fiend resolve. Again, if he takes Time Walk, he's dead. That's just wrong. He's not understanding the interaction between jar and that sort of thing. It's just only a wheel for one turn. See, now Scarab God, Frost Titan, Tassiger, Demon Lord, they're all in the graveyard. So these are gone. He cast that, and then, oh, I guess the card he drew from Remand doesn't get discarded, which is interesting. But yeah, we draw Ballista here. And then we get to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll just do it for x equals 5. Leave up Caracas. Play around Daze or something stupid. I don't think we need to do it for 6. I guess now we can also just time walk. Yeah, he just did not understand this interaction. So we attack with all, and then we kill him next turn. That's pretty funny. He definitely misplayed. He could have done better there, but pretty unfortunate series of events for him on that memory jar hit. Let's go to sideboarding. We're against just like blue-black, like big stuff, control. I guess image is pretty good. We can just copy his stuff or our stuff. What's not very good? I mean, everything in our deck is good in this matchup. I didn't see any way for him to bring stuff back. I guess we could just cut Relic. We could also just cut Hanger back just because, like, I think just playing a Hanger back and, like, charging it, or, like, it's not a blocker. It doesn't really do that much. It's been pretty underwhelming in general for me, so I'll submit it like this. Alright, our opponent with 41 cards in their deck. You know what? I don't think I'm going to keep this hand. Yeah, we can turn one Relic, we can draw an extra card. But then, like, what? We're hoping to draw, like, a Mana Vault or a Grim Monolith. It's like, I'd rather just try to mulligan into that and then, like, have a broken hand. Oh my god, just like this. I was just going to say, also, it's an interesting interaction with balance, because if you mulligan down to, like, 2 cards and it's land balance, and then you draw a land, you just, like, make them discard their hand, basically. Do we want planes? I think we can do better. We don't really need it. No Thoughtseize effect, please. No, okay, damn. But does he, I guess he just takes Mana Vault here, but then he's got to worry about this balance. He's definitely going to take Mana Vault. So broken with Tezzeret. Alright, we'll just play planes, pass the turn. Plan on playing a Signet next turn. That Thoughtseize was really, really good. This card's so good in Vintage Cube as well. Just because a lot of times there's like big threats that really matter. I'll just conceal that. Go Simic, Signet. And then hopefully he goes like land creature here. And then I can balance. Play another land. Mox, it's exactly what we don't want to see. Could wait on this balance. Probably just going to play Thran Dynamo next turn. See what he does, though. Playing on his Triumph. Okay. Is he going to play anything else? No. Alright, yeah, I just like running out Dynamo here. Then next turn, maybe we can like Tezzeret into balance. Okay, well. It's fine. Fiend, okay. I'm not sure what he's going to take here. We can also image copy Fiend. Oh, he takes Dynamo. That's fine. I mean, we can balance. He gets to draw a discard. Demon Lord, huh? This is interesting. I guess I like play Relic, play Balance, Spell Pierce. That's weird. So if I pay for Spell Pierce, I get a Relic. But then I can't balance this turn, and I give him another loot. He probably just cast it because he knows we have balance in hand. If I let Relic go, then I just go balance, make him like sack both his creatures. I think I'm fine to just do that next turn. I'm just going to pay. I'm just going to pay for Relic here. Yes, pay. Relic comes down. I'll make him exile a card. If he has a Tasigur, that's fine, because then we can just balance. Tamiyo. That's not good for us at all. Tap down our Simic Signet. Reasonable. I don't even... What? Oh, he doesn't want to loot? Sure. I guess I'm going to draw a card here. Yeah, so I'm going to definitely play Image now. If I draw a blue source, just really didn't want to discard Contempt. Interesting. If I draw a blue source, I can play Tez. I guess I can go like Tezzeret -1 for Mana Vault. Something broken like that. Drew a white source. Don't want to balance. I mean, if this ults, it's going to be horrible for us. You could also just... I guess this play was pretty bad because you can plus Tamiyo, target Mesmeric Fiend, and kill it. Alright, you get our balance. Any land we can Elspeth. Any blue source we can Tez. Still needs or wants to tap one of our lands. I would trade if he attacked for sure. So I guess I can attack Tamiyo. He'll probably block with Looter. I'm going to start by attacking Tamiyo. Did I miss an attack last turn? Attack Tamiyo. He can have Contempt back. Ooh, interesting. So we each get our cards back. So he has a Vraska's Contempt in hand. So what else can we get? I mean, we can get Signet. We could get Lodestone Golem, but that just dies as well, so that doesn't really help us. Yeah, Mana Vault, Grim Monolith. We can also just go Dynamo into Tez plus. But I think, unfortunately, we just have to go, yeah, we have to just go Dynamo, play Tezzeret, and then just do something with Tezzeret, because, oh, God, I was just thinking the opposite. We needed to play Elspeth there to put pressure on this. Man, that's bad. Let's see. So if we plus, he can just Vraska's Contempt this. And if we minus, he can just Contempt the Lodestone Golem. We could also just -2 get Grim Monolith. I guess that's what I'll do. Yeah, so he has the Vraska's Contempt. Man, I really needed to play Elspeth plus there. So we can tack Tez down to 1. Sure. This Tamiyo goes ult. Unlimited Vraska's Contempt is going to be hard to beat. But it's possible. Mastermind's Acquisition. Okay. Is he just going to get like a random 6 or just something super broken with Tamiyo ult? Yeah, this is why we needed the pressure this turn. Maybe I should have even just got Lodestone Golem to force him into killing it, but... Play this game out. One from Crazier Situations. Okay, Mastermind Acquisitions. Ooh, Ballista, yes. That is the perfect draw. I guess he could have a Force of Will or something, but I'm just going to cast a huge Ballista here. Untap 2 artifacts. I guess I want to leave enough to also cast Elspeth this turn. 9, 10 mana. Ballista for 5. Maybe I'm just assuming he doesn't have a counterspell. X is 7. I guess I could go X is 8, but then I don't play around days. Okay, let's go. Ballista for 8. Resolves. Do I kill Tam? I have to at least shoot it once. Am I just taking out the Tamiyo now? I guess I don't need to. I think I can just pass. Brainstorm. I guess he might as well have just brainstormed in response to Ballista, but he probably doesn't have any like mana free ways to counter it. So he can Contempt it, but then oh crap. Now we don't get to kill Elspeth with it if he does that. Oh man. Yeah, we probably should have just killed Tamiyo. Well, Tamiyo's going to be down to 2 or 1, so that's definitely beatable now as long as he doesn't ult it. What's this going to be? We still have this Elspeth. Don't know if I'm F6'd, but Contempt. Okay. Shoot this. And then shoot down Tamiyo. I'll just hold control here. So I don't have to wait for him to respawn every time. Now I can F6. So yeah, we could have killed the Tamiyo. But I think this is okay. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. So I don't think there's any reason to minus get Mana Vault. So just gonna play this, untap these, play Elspeth. Plus Elspeth. Now we're in a pretty good spot. Yeah, so he's not going to be able to activate that Siphoner. Tap one of our soldiers. Sure. Attack. Doesn't seem like a good route to victory. This Karakas might just be absolutely wrecking him. I'm going to actually... I'm going to double block here because he tapped one of our guys. And you probably thought we wouldn't double block, so if he has like a kill spell, he could save his Siphoner then draw a card. And I'd rather just lose a soldier and not draw a card. Thief of Sanity, okay. That's good. We just drew nothing. So there's nothing we can get with Tez right now. Except for like more mana. Untap 2 artifacts. Play Island. Plus Elspeth. And unfortunately he's going to get to hit us with Thief here. I don't want to F6. Yeah, but if he's hitting us, he's not hitting our Planeswalkers. He doesn't have that much mana. So we could cast like a Worm Coil. I mean, Time Warp would be bad. Sphinx Island. Yeah, so there's still a face down card. Oh, these are exile. Gotta remember the Mana Vault's gone. Okay, he taps a soldier, sure. Okay, he had the Time Walk. Minus draw 2. Sure. Attack us. Trigger Thief. Yep. I mean, balance wouldn't even be that bad. We have 2 Planeswalkers and 0 cards in hand. And it's in the graveyard. I guess like Worm Coil, Sundering Titan, those are like good choices for him. It's also milling us for 3, which is certainly relevant. So Elspeth is also 1 away from ult. Wonder if the right play would have been just to kill that Tamiyo. I mean, it's not really doing... I guess it did draw him 2 cards. I just wasn't thinking about the line of him plussing Tamiyo to start the turn and then we can't respond and kill it. Alright, that's probably our Gilded Lotus, right? Yeah. Wait, no, that's his Gilded Lotus, I think. Gonti. Sure. Alright, we can bounce Gonti. Then put the others on the bottom in a random order. I think we do have to just bounce Gonti here, as bad as that is, to make sure we can kill Tamiyo. Oh, I guess we could have killed it anyway, damn. Oh yeah, this is our Gilded Lotus. So we're definitely plussing Elspeth. Minus Tez, get Lodestone Golem, like, that doesn't seem that good. I'd rather plus it, okay, play Plains, then attack Tamiyo with all. This game is looking a little rough here. But I mean, if he has to attack Elspeth, yeah, he can replay Gonti also. Let's see, maybe he'll also just like misplay. We don't have very many threats left to win either, especially if he exiles them or mills them. He has a Gonti in hand. Alright, sorry, I had to pause for a second there. It looks like he went Thief of Sanity, get another card from us, Languish, kill our guys, play Gonti, exile another card, and then we drew Sundering Titan, which is obviously a good draw. So now we have not used Lodestone Golem yet. We have 9 cards left. The option is like we can ult the Elspeth now, which I think I want to do. I'm gonna just play Sundering Titan first. 6, 7, 8. Play Sundering Titan. Kill some lands. Okay. I have to kill one of our own lands. Oh, does he have a removal spell? It's just floating mana. Done. Now let's just go to the next main. Since he's floating a mana, make him do something. Plow it. Alright, that's pretty bad for us, but I think it's okay. There's nothing we can do. And then we get another trigger. So really like taking him down on mana. And we have plenty of mana. And then I can go... Oh wait. This makes artifacts become... Oh, I forgot about the ult too. We wouldn't have been able to kill him. But maybe I just... plus Elspeth plus Tez. And then next turn I can go ult, ult. I'm going to do that. Like, if he just goes, like, dismember a token, sure. So, he's got a lot to deal with here. We have Karakas up. As long as we don't mill out, I think we should be good. He's only on 6 mana now. Two cards in exile. Frost Titan. I don't think that does it, so I think we got it. You can tap down either one of our artifacts or one of our soldiers, but then we can just Alt Elspeth, Alt Tez, and that's game. Tap a soldier, sure. We can just bounce this Gonti now. Then we can just go Alt Elspeth, Alt Tezzeret. And then attack with all. Pretty cool finish. Good games. Thanks for watching Snap Bolt, and I'll see you next time.